What's up, guys? We're live. I'm always like skeptical to make sure I'm doing everything correctly. So there he is. Oh, so it looks like for the people who joined early, it looked like I had concurrent viewers, but I wasn't live yet. That's kind of weird. What happens there? It's just a thumbnail? That's really strange. What's up, guys? So check this out. I've made some upgrades to my live feed. Check this out. I can go. So look, we can do like some shopping online. Look, oh, it changed the scene. So now we can actually go like RC shopping online, or if I need to show you guys something online, I can do it that way. Or you can see what's on my pit table. See, here's my pit table right over here, and then my main view. It's kind of weird though because it's delayed. Like, oh, man, let's see. So yeah, guys, I am going to be answering all your tech support questions. I get tech support questions, like tech questions all the time. I'm trying my best. It was a blank screen. We knew you were up soon. Interesting. Cool. Sorry, I'm reading comments. Anyways, yeah, I get a lot of questions, guys, and I promise I'm trying to respond to all of them, but I get them on all different avenues. I get them on Instagram. I get them on Facebook. I get them on. Sometimes I want to answer comments on YouTube. So I'm trying my best, but I figured the best way to do this was to just have an open session where we do tech support. So let me see, people are joining. So I'm watching some of the comments come through. The Revo 33 is my first truck. Your reviews are awesome. Thanks, guys. So lots of questions coming through. So what kind of sparked this this live session is I actually joined a live session at it. I love watching YouTube channels, and I've been watching. This is gonna sound really dorky, but I've been watching this YouTuber called Arcade Matt, and he basically just plays arcade games. And he went live like this. And if you guys notice on the comments, there's a $sign there. And I thought it was really cool because basically he has like 1.7 million subscribers. So he had a whole bunch of people commenting. And when someone had a question that he wanted answered or whatever, they would donate money and it would go to the top. I'm not saying that's what you guys got to do. I just want to see if it worked for me. But with that said, so basically that little $sign down there, all it is if you want to make sure I see your question, it gets pinned to the top. Because I'm reading the questions as fast as I can. I missed some questions last time, so if I miss something, that's how you can guarantee I see it. I thought that was a cool thing. So, how do copo affect your work? Do you put your videos okay for kids? No, I don't put my videos okay for kids. I do not do that. I say my videos are not suited for kids, and the reason is because my videos. Whenever you do your YouTube analytics, you can actually see basically your demographics on who's viewing your channel. And the people my kid viewers, like 15 and under, I think it was 15 and under or 12 and under, something like that. It was like less than 0.5%. So instead of risking anything, I went ahead and just removed it. So I set mine as not made for kids. All right, we got a lot of questions coming through already, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. Soldering Esc and Motor. How do you do it? Soldering, it just takes practice. It really does. It takes a lot of practice. So I would say the key to soldering really well, and I know this sounds kind of cliche, but you got to get a really good soldering iron. I use here. Actually, check this out. We're going to use some of my new stuff. I use. Let's go to a main. Look what I was looking at, guys. I use this soldering iron right here. So I use the older version of this soldering iron. My soldering iron doesn't have the little LED screen, but That's a soldering I use right there, and I set my soldering temp to about 770 to 800, depending on what I'm soldering. I usually just keep it at 700 or 770. So, all right, let's see what else we got. What's the best nitro engine for a race buggy? Anything OS based is what I recommend you get. Right now, I'm running the Bullet nitro engine here. Let's go check out engines here. Nitro engines. Oh, look, someone, thanks for the donation, DJ Pudgy. DJ Pudgy donated $2. I appreciate it, bud. Thanks a lot. He popped up a sticker. Yeah, I think that feature is really cool. So there it is. When it comes to nitro engines, you want to get anything OS based. This ProTech engine is OS based. That's what I trust. I'm sure the Reds engines are good. I just don't run them. The OS, if I could run any engine right now, I would run probably the new 82. This is the old Adam Drake OS, but I'd run the new OS, Adam Drake OS. I used to run Bullet, which Bullet is also an OS-based engine, and then I might be running this motor soon. So, and I say it's a motor, it's actually an engine. All right, so let's see. What type of runtime can I expect from a 600 milliamp lipo, a 6,000 milliamp lipo on an EB48 2.0? I would say about 15 minutes. Any idea why my ESC on Uter won't turn off? Actually, my ESC on my eRevo 2.0 will not turn off. One of the updates that Traxxas made, it made it where you have to unplug it for it to turn off. Kind of lame, but there was my pit view. Kind of lame, but yes, that's what happens. What is a good transmitter to start racing? I have not bought one of these entry-level transmitters, but I will show you guys what a good one is. Let me see. Let me share my web browser again. This is kind of cool. I think this is really cool. This is a good Futaba. I would go Futaba or Airtronics. This is the one that I want, the M17. I run an M12S. This is a good entry-level one. These are basically just as fast as the higher-end ones. They just don't have as many. They might even have as many features. They just don't look as cool. I think if I could have done it over again, I would have gotten this beast, the 7PX. But I run the M12S, which is right there. That's M12. That's M12RS. M12S is actually a little better than that. Yeah, so a good entry-level transmitter is this guy right here, the Futaba. These $200 Futabas. Airtronics has a $200 option also, which is a good one also. This is a good, no, this one's a good one. There's a $200 level of high-end radios. That was what I would recommend you start with. All right, let's see what we got. More comments coming in. Best RC under $100. Ooh, that's a tough one. There's not very many RCs out there that are under $100. That's a really hard one. I would, if you have $100, I would go try to get like an entry level RTR used. That's what I would do. If you're trying to get a kit, the Tamiya kits are pretty cool. You'll see a video that I'm about to release soon. That's already published. It just hasn't released yet. It will be probably this week on our review on Tamiya kits. They're a little over $100, but they're actually pretty cool kits. Slash 4x4 best upgrades. Depending on what slash 4x4 you have. If you have the Ultimate with all the aluminum upgrades already, then there's not much you need. But I would get the rear bearing carriers. The aluminum rear bearing carriers would be the best first upgrade. And then to me, the biggest problem with the slash 4x4s is they didn't have the servo saver was way too soft. Like the servo saver would just give out. You couldn't steer at all. Let's see. All right. You should tell us when you're going live. I did say when I was going live. I posted on Instagram. I post on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I was going live today at 5 CST, which it's 5:08. What pinion and spur setup do you reckon with Traxxas Talon 2.8s? I like to run the stock setups on my Traxxas cars because I don't like them to overheat. So I try to stay stock. That's what I recommend. Best crawler for under 500, I'm going to have to say the TRX4 because I'm a Traxxas guy. I love RC cars and trucks. Awesome. Couple things. Man, there are some like crazy amount of haters out there, like next level. So I passed 15,000 subscribers, which again, thanks a lot, guys. You guys are awesome for that. I mean, I'm having fun, and I'm basically just recording the things that I would be doing every day. So I'm glad you guys are watching. 15,000. That's a crazy milestone. I really appreciate it. But I posted that, and my God, there were like all different types of haters. What's crazy is, you guys won't believe this. So Facebook has probably my closest friends on it, right? I get the most haters on Facebook. Like, and when I post something, and they're my friends, they will always say some hater comment, and it's so freaking annoying. But when I posted that 15,000 subscriber milestone, someone said, "Yeah, you can thank the coronavirus for that." I'm like, are you kidding me, man? I've been doing, if you just started subscribing to my channel, I've actually had videos from all the way from 3 years ago. Like, I didn't get 15,000 whenever Corona started. It's like people just can't accept that sometimes hard work pays off, and it drives me completely apeshit. Oops, sorry, cuss word there. All right, sorry, just had to vent a little bit there. I might have to vent a little bit later. Let's see what else we got. Pro Fusion, what diffs in all three? Pro Fusion, I'm not sure. I guess that's that might be the Pro Line Fusion truck. I would start with 553. Can you explain about tuning diffs while racing? Yeah, so I am not the best at tuning with diff fluids. I hate doing my diffs. So I try to get a base setup that will pretty much be acceptable and workable everywhere. But essentially, this is where I'll get fact checked like crazy. But essentially, if your car is not pushing, or if it's pushing too much, your diff fluid is too thick. Or if you have too much drive, your center diff fluid is too thick. But basically what it is you'll get less drive as you go down in diff fluid, and you'll get more drive if you go up in diff fluid. But when you go up in diff fluid, you'll actually push around the corners a little bit. And that's for all three of them. I don't tune much with my fluids. I try to stay stock, or not stock, or whatever I start with. I find something I really like, and then I stick with it. I mean, I got to be at a really extreme track for me to change diff fluids. Sometimes if it gets, yeah, that's diff fluid. Sorry, I was about to talk about shock oils. So I'm not going to do that. All right, let's see. Haters will hate. Keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you, sir. I will keep on doing what I'm doing. Recommend servos for buggy and truggy. I actually put into my link, I think in this description, I put all my servos that I use are actually in there. So I used my highest end servos that I use is, I believe, the 170. Let me pull it out. Look, I'm gonna change it up. Check this out. I'm gonna go with the pit view here. We're gonna show some servos. That's my MT. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? I'll set this aside here. These are some of my newer servos. These are my ones. So this is the one that I recommend the most. This is, to me, the best one. This is the 170 SBL. You can really see that. This servo is a beast. The second servo I would recommend if you want a really good one, but like a Metal Gear servo. But man, I was looking for that. The Castle link. I didn't know I had it. 155T. That's ProTech 155T. That's a good one. Mediocre. Oh, here's a 150. No, this is a 160T. That's a low profile. Here's a low profile servo I have. That one's kind of cool. And then 130T is a great servo. It's not metal case, but it's got plenty of power. That's a cool one. And And then I'm about your guys. I already recorded the video. I did a vlog on this servo right here. This is the 100T. That's a good bang for the buck servo. That video will be releasing soon. But all these servos are actually, except for this low profile one because I've never used it. All these servos are actually in my links in my description below, and I tell you good, better, and best. So these are the servos that I run. Yeah, there's that question. All right. Best kit under $300. What kind of kit? Need a little bit more detail. There's a lot of different kits. Man, I got a whole crap. I got a 130. I got a 370 TBL in here. That's the. I got Servo galore in there. All right, let's see what else we got. All right. Yeah, questions are flying in. How to improve range on a Traxxas TQI. Just if you can get the maximum amount of extension on your antenna, that should work. What is the most you have spent on an RC car? Probably about $3,000 or $4,000. When you first get in, like when I first got in a Nitro buggy, it can be pretty freaking expensive, especially whenever you have a complex like I do, where I feel like I have to have the best of everything. Yeah, that sucks. The gears of my 2075 Traxxas servo broke a week after I got my slash. I can't get replacement gears due to the lockdown. Will Servox gears fit in the Traxxas servo? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that at all. Oh, look, I got another. Oh, look. That's my wife. She donated. She donated $5. That's sweet. Thank you. That was a sticker. Nice. But yes. Make sure it's the gears first. So you're gonna want to hear it grinding. You're gonna want to hear it turning. If it just stops working, then that's not the gears. Best kit would be the Tempo kit for $299. Forget the name. Not sure what that one is. I want to know what servo to put in my slash 4x4. This is an awesome servo to put in your slash 4x4. The ProTech 100T. It is in the link in my description below under Basher servos or servos. The good servo. That's an awesome servo for a Traxxas 4x4 slash. And if you wait till this week, you'll find out. Maybe it's next week or the week after that. You'll find out why that 100T servo is so awesome. Best brushless car for around $400. I would get a VXL, and the reason why, it's not just because I am a Traxxas fanboy, but it's not just because I'm a Traxxas fanboy. It's mainly because your warranty, they have such great warranty. Like if you pop the thing, and that VXL brushless system is basic. It's bulletproof. It's pretty freaking legit. I would get like a Rustler VXL 4x4, or if you just get a regular Rustler VXL, man, those things are ballistic. All right, I had to skip over a whole bunch of questions because there were too many coming in. Could you run a single 2S and a single 3S battery together for a 5S? I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't know if you can do that. You can't do that. You can't do it in parallel, but I wouldn't do it in any situation. I think they have to be the same. I don't know the technical reason on why you can't do that, but you don't want to. Kyosho e-buggy opinion. I think the Kyosho e-buggy is probably really good, but it's super expensive. Kyosho is like the most expensive of all A-scale or race cars you can possibly buy. But they're good cars. My son has tooled a slash and it pulls to the right and left and the left for no reason. We adjust the remote, but it still does it. Help, help, help. When you say pulls to the right and left, is the servo actually turning, or is it giving? Like, is it basically the servo saver just giving out? The servo, if it's turning, that means that maybe it's an electronics problem. Also, what could happen is maybe your servo gears are stripped and it will still turn a little bit, but it won't turn all the way and it won't center. Also, check to make sure there's no binding in your drive shafts, because binding in your drive shafts could cause it to kick one way. How do I fix my Traxxas TQ that has most of the antenna cut off? I shouldn't be saying this, but you can solder wire on it or solder the antenna back on. Let's see. Wheel set for VXL on pavement. Um, I don't have any problem running off-road tires on pavement. I don't really get pavement tires because, especially on a VXL, you're probably going to want to go off-road anyways. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it too much. I would get something with actually decent sized knobs. That way it doesn't just wear off really quick. What do you suggest for a first nitro? For first nitro, I think you should get a rustler, nitro rustler, just to see how it is. You get a Revo. Revos are cool too. It's a little more expensive. Do I need a fan for a VXL running 3S? I don't run one. But I mean, it just depends. If you're going to be one of those guys who just goes and just starts burning through batteries, and maybe. You got a spare servo? I do have a spare servo. God, I wish I could just give stuff away. The problem is, like, I can't just give stuff away because I don't know, like, if I give someone something, then I'm going to have to give everyone something. Like, I can do giveaways, and I got a whole bunch of stuff to give away. I do have a spare servo, but I don't know how to give that away. I'll show you guys one day. I got a whole bunch of spare Traxxas servos. Any tips on a Tamiya buggy? Ooh, I haven't ran a Tamiya buggy, and I don't know very many people who run Tamiya buggies. Let's see. What lubricant do you use in your bearings? I don't lube my bearings. If my bearings start getting bad, I just change them out. Would I get an Arma infraction? Would I get an Arma infraction, please? Answer. Would I get maybe he meant, should I get an Arma infraction? I think, again, so here's my take on Arma. Everyone asks me, why don't you get an Arma? Why don't you get an Arma? Arma is, so I support Traxxas. Traxxas is local to me, and I have all Traxxas parts, so when I break something, it's really highly unlikely I don't have it already. So it's a very safe move for me to get Traxxas stuff. Also, Traxxas supports me a lot. And when I say supports me a lot, like the guys in tech support already know when I call. The guys at the shop already know who I am. So it's easy for me to get customer service to them. Their customer service has been impeccable. So out of loyalty, which I'm a very loyal person when it comes to things like that, just in general, actually, I'm gonna stick with them. So that's why I really don't get an Arma. But when it comes to Arma is actually a truggy. It's not a monster truck. I was actually gonna do a video over this, but the difference between a monster truck. This is the. Actually, let me pull up my pit view because I think this is so much fun. This is the Techno monster truck. Yeah, you can put monster truck tires, but what really makes a monster truck is when the chassis is above the diffs. So if you go look at like a T-Max and a Revo, the chassis will be above the diffs. That's like on the Losi. They used to have a Losi monster truggy. It was called a Muggy. Those are monster trucks because the diffs are below the chassis. On these are truggies. The diffs are above the chassis. They got a lower center of gravity. They handle much better. They're much more durable in most cases. They're better driving cars. So that's why a lot of these companies, including Techno, has gone to making truggies as monster trucks. But back to the Arma situation or the Arma question, it's a truggy. So if I'm going to get a truggy for a monster truck, I'm going to get the Techno one for sure, 100%, 10 times out of 10, because Techno makes the strongest, most durable truggy on the market. So if I'm going to go and get a truggy monster truck, I'm going to get the best one, which is this guy right here. And that's why I run it. And that's why I won't go to an Arma. Sorry, that was a long answer. Arma infraction is different. Arma infraction is that I'm not going to lie, the Arma infraction is pretty cool. It's Arma infraction, I believe, is the competitor to the XO1. I was addressing why I don't drive Armas. But that Arma infraction is different. I think that would actually kind of be cool. What shock oil do you use? It's a loaded question because I got a whole bunch of different cars. I can't answer that because there's just so many. On my monster truck, I ran 700. Run stock, whatever the kit tells you to do at first. Let's see. Folly, someone speaks the truth about real monster truck. Yes, I know what the real monster truck is. Some people get all offended about that. Ooh, it's a monster truck. No, a monster truck, again, diffs under the chassis. That Techno was clean. Thanks. Techno over most companies. Yes, absolutely. Again, I'm loyal. The guys at Techno, they have been awesome. They've been awesome to me all along. I actually feel bad the first time I left them to go to Agama. I felt really bad after I did that. I will never do that again. I'm sticking to Techno all the way to the end. Limitless, yes, that's the competitor X01. It looks like a formula car. It's pretty awesome. When you go to the Traxxas store, I've already have 3 Traxxas store videos. I don't want to just. People want me to go back all the time. The first one did good. The second one did amazing. The third one, it doesn't have that many views. So I don't want to just keep doing the same video over and over again. Well, if they have some new stuff, maybe I can do that. How reliable is the Traxxas now? I started out with the Traxxas, found out they broke easy and often. They made better. Are they made better now? Just curious. I've been out of RC for a while. I can't say there's any difference between what they were before and what they are now. The T-Max was not a good platform. I'll tell you what platform is awesome is the new Traxxas Max. I haven't broken that thing, and I've jumped it harder than almost all my other cars. So yes, in that regards, that new Traxxas Max is freaking legit. What truggy should I get for at least $530? For $530, you can pretty much get any truggy kit. That's not going to come with a motor or ESC, motor, ESC, whatever you decide, electric or nitro. So you can pretty much get any of them. And then on race kits, though, you can usually use the A-main like coupon codes, or they'll usually run discounts on them, so you can get a pretty good deal on them. All of them are very competitive. The one I recommend is obviously the Techno ET448.3. That's a great truck. And I know that because a lot of guys that aren't sponsored, they'll run that truck because it's just durable and a good truck. So, but yeah, you should be able to get anything for that price point. Eric Lindeval, what's up, buddy? Nitro 4Tech or 4Tech 2.0 VXL. They don't make the Nitro 4Tech anymore. There's some things that I don't like about the Nitro 4Tech. One, it's hard to run a lipo battery on that thing. Like, you should see the crazy rig that I have to get a lipo battery in that. And it's hard to drive. I mean, it's got the 3.3 has so much power. It's a tough car to drive, and it's fun. I had to have it because it was my first ever RC car, so I bought a couple of them, but they don't sell them anymore. They're discontinued, so I would have to say 4Tech 2.0 VXL. Revo 3.3 versus the eRevo 2.0. I like the Revo 3.3 better, but the eRevo 2.0 is going to be a lot easier to just get runtime on. If you just want to go out and just drive, I think the eRevo 2.0 might be better for you. But if you really just enjoy the hobby, working on it, tuning stuff, the burn of nitro, yeah, go for it. The Traxxas Revo 3.3, it's an awesome truck. I love that thing. What's the best nitro engine for a race buggy? I did just answer that question, so just go back at the beginning of the video. Long story short, anything with an OS, anything OS based, I like a lot. That's my opinion. What's your thoughts on the Traxxas 3.3? Because everyone hates them, and I want to know why. My thoughts on the Traxxas 3.3, and this is coming from me and also people that have actually raced Traxxas Revo 3.3s and the 3.3 engine. The engine is actually pretty legit, especially for the price point. You can get them traded in. I think it's like $130, $140. You can swap them out for a newer one. The only weak point on a Traxxas engine is the bearings. And yeah, that's the only problem I have with it. And you really shouldn't have a problem with the bearings if you're not going like full throttle for 5 minutes straight. Like, I blew up a Traxxas 3.3 engine once, exploded the bearing, and I was going down a dirt road, like a farm road, and I was following it, driving, like my friend was driving, I was driving, and I was literally full pin for like 5-10 minutes. And it was fun, but when it stopped, the bearing just exploded. Man, questions are coming in like hotcakes. So I did turn on the little, what do they call them, super chats. I thought that was really cool. Again, I was on a live feed on a super chat. guy that had, over 1.5 million subscribers, he would get a whole bunch of questions, and he had this super chat option turned on, and essentially, when you donate a little bit of money, it gets pushed up to the top, pinned to the top, so we can see it. Looks like we're not having this problem right now. I'm able to catch most of the questions, but there's a lot of them coming in. If you have a question that you need answered really, really bad, that's how to get it up to the top, which I think is kind of cool. So, and it helps me a lot. Let's see. All right, Hobbywing XR8 Plus with a 1900 kV motor for your motor for EB48 2.0 thoughts. The XR8 Plus is huge. I wouldn't get an XR8 Plus. It's a great ESC. If you can get it in there, great ESC. 1900 kV motor, no problem with that. That's what actually most of the pros run. I run something different. I run 2050. But the XR8 Plus is huge. That's the only thing I would say and I would be cautious with. But the XR8 SCT, it works really, really well. No problems with it. So you can also run that. It's a lot smaller and it's very powerful. That's what I would recommend. Opinions on Slayer Pro. I want one. I don't have a Slayer Pro, but it's basically a Revo 3.3 with smaller tires. Ooh, my voice cracked. How do you remember me? Hey, do you remember me? I was a guy asking a lot about the Platinum Revo. Ooh, I don't remember. Sorry, bud. But I love my Platinum Revo. And I just got done shooting a vlog yesterday. I shot it yesterday where I compared all the differences between the Revo 3.3 and the Platinum Revo. You guys will enjoy that. What's a good place to get regular metal shielded bearings? I order all my bearings off of A-Main, the ProTech ones. That's like a standard price. It's like $1 a bearing. If you go to the track a lot, you can just hop on and you can just grab some bearings at the track. They usually have them all the time. But ProTech ones are the ones I get. But I'm sponsored by ProTech, full disclosure. But I would run them anyways. All right, let's see. Hello from Tampa, Florida. Hey, what's up, bud? Would love for Traxxas to come out with kits. They have kits. They have I built one of the kits. I built a TRX4 kit, and they have a Stampede kit also. How often do you do live streams? I'm going to start doing them once a week. So I kind of like this, depending on what you guys like. Like 130 viewers, that's nice. Depending on what you guys like, if you guys want me to just do tech support, that's fine. If you want to hear me vent, I can do that. Let's see. I have an SCT 410 kit to do a DB build on. But the SCT part's on the ET chassis. What other additions do I need? I'm not sure what he meant. Do a DB build. I just put the SCT parts on the ET chassis, right? I don't know what a DB build is. What am I missing? Ask me the question again. I'm looking for that. Just ask me the question again. It says I have an SCT 410.3 kit to do a DB build. I just bought the SCT parts on the ET chassis, right? What other additions do I need? So I actually read that verbatim. Ask me again, bud. I want to answer that question because it sounds very interesting. All right. Do you have a Nitro Slash? No, I don't. But I'm not going to lie. I always wanted one of those too. I think they're super cool. They make some really cool hop-ups. Best drive shaft for a Slash 4x4. Techno makes some really good drive shafts, but I run the stock stuff. I don't know who else makes them, so I don't want to answer that one because I don't want to mislead you. What's the best servo for 10 scale? 10 scale like bashing stuff, or 10 scale? I've run for 10 scale. Me personally, I like to run the fastest servo I can find because you don't need as much torque on a 10 scale servo. So I like to get the super fast ones. If I were to build a 10 scale right now, like let's say my EB 410.2, maybe the 155T. What's your opinion on Nitro Sport? My opinion on Nitro Sport is, if you're going to spend money on Nitro Sport, you should get Nitro Rustler. That's what I think. Would you ever try the Team Associated Reflex 14B? Yeah, absolutely. I think that sounds like fun. Let's see. And for your next project, you should build a truck or a buggy from the ground up with nothing but aftermarket parts. Actually, you know what? I thought about that. I think what would be cool is if I did a car build on just Amazon. I think that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of crazy, cool ideas, guys. You don't worry. There's going to be lots of content coming. I even debated, and you guys let me know what you think. I don't want to completely flood the market with my videos, but I almost debated on releasing every day. The problem with releasing every day is there were a couple of YouTubers that I used to watch that I stopped watching because they released every day. Mark, join us on Facebook group, Josh and Rachel's RC Hobbies auction at 7:30 Central. They're your husband and wife. You know what? I probably will. Josh and Rachel's RC Hobbies. Yeah, I'll check it out. Maybe we can snatch something pretty cheap. That'd be cool. Ever seen a short wheelbase Traxxas wrestler? No, I have not. Look up Pro Fusion 4x4. I want, you know what? I want you to know what you think of it on AMAG. Sorry, guys. I make these mistakes all the time when I start typing super duper fast. I typo stuff. There was a lot of typos in that one, so I had a hard time reading it. But let's go look for this Pro Fusion 4x4. Pro Fusion SC. That's got to be what it is. Oh yeah, this is the Pro line one. Ooh, that's a great deal, guys. It's on back order though. I've seen this kit in real life. If you go to I had a Southern Nats video, a Southern Nationals video. The J Concepts Pro Line, I don't J Concept Pro Line. The Southern National, J Concept Southern National. That's what it used to be called. I saw one of these in real life, like in person. They look really cool. They look built really well. Obviously, I can't run that short course because I run for techno, but I think it would be cool. I will say it's kind of weird because I think that either the wheel, the width is different than the width on the back. Something is different about it, but also the diff is really far back on that short course. It's different. It's either way far back or way far forward, but it's definitely a different platform, and it looks really cool. I think it would be a cool car to build. I just, again, I'm loyal, so I don't want to go and hop in a Pro Line short course truck when I run for techno. Hey man, what's up? Your videos are awesome. Thanks. That was kind of a high pitch thanks, but thank you. That means a lot, guys. You have no idea how much that means because those comments right now flood out the haters like crazy. Yeah, the haters, man. I gotta vent about the haters all the time because what's crazy is that the biggest haters are the ones that I hang out with at the track. Like, what the hell? It's like it's straight hate. But yeah, they're the ones that I hang out with at the track, and it's weird because I realize people just hate to hate. Why is Edwin Ortiz so slow? Is it because he's Mexican? Yes. The story about Edwin Ortiz is he's not Mexican, and I always call him Mexican. And I can say that because my wife is Mexican. I'm Mexican. I'm not Mexican, but you know how that goes. You should take an MB48 and convert it to a... yeah, there's a guy who did that at my local track. He converted an MB48 to a Nitro SCT. It was pretty cool. Eric Lindvall says, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I know you're on YouTube, bud. I almost watch all your videos. You understand that you're missing out on other cars because you were sponsored by Techno. I've driven a lot of cars, and it's a support thing. I think it's not that I'm missing out. I wouldn't say I'm missing out. I think all cars are capable. So it really is. It's really at that point, at that level of car, you're picking based on preference, like what you like, or in my case, I pick based on what team I want to hang out with the track all the time, which the Techno team is, to me, hands down the best team. When I went to Agama, at that time, I felt like the Agama guys were closer to the guys that I hang out with all the time, so I went to that team. Again, I'm not ever going to switch unless I get kicked off of Techno, but they're all capable. I think they're all great cars. They just, it's just a matter, it's just preference at this point. I have reasons why I like Techno a little bit better. I'm very low maintenance. I don't like to do a lot of maintenance on my cars. So Techno is by far the most low maintenance car on the planet, for sure. There are times I don't maintain my car 4 or 5 races, and they're freaking awesome. So, but I don't think I'm missing out. I've driven a lot of them. There's a lot of really good ones out there. But again, they're all capable. So, the best fast RC under 300. Let me see. I think if I was buying an RC just to go fast, I think I would get like a Rustler VXL, because those things are ballistic fast. No problem. I know you're not here. That's a good question though. And actually, I was happy you asked me that question about missing out on chassis and things like that, because the perception is that people take sponsorships because they were offered a sponsorship, and that's why they run that chassis, because they were offered a sponsorship, and they don't think about what they're actually running. That's the perception, and in some cases that might be true. In my case, I promise you, it is not true. I'm not the top driver, so I could have probably gotten a deal with whatever chassis I wanted to run at the time. So I was super picky whenever I went back to Techno. It's just, again, to me, it's all about the team. Why do people dislike the video? There's no point. You are correct. There is no point of disliking the video. The reason why he says that, and the reason why I say that, because I get the same kind of credit when it comes to interactions and just YouTube interactions in general, from a like and as a dislike. So, yeah, you can dislike my video. That's fine. As long as I get the interaction, I'm cool. Let's see. Have you seen any other body options for Rustler 4x VXL 404 that use the same subframe to connect the body? I have not. That's a good question. I have not. I haven't. I try to stick with the stock stuff anyways. I really like the stock look. Even all the way to my real car, like my Mustang GT, it's a 15. It looks stock, but all it is lower and it's loud. My son's mother passed away. Started getting the RC with them, and now we're trying to get parts. We can't find any. Can anyone help us out? What kind of parts are you looking for, bud? Let me know. Best crawler for under $500. I was looking at the Red Cat. If it's under $500, you should really truly get a Traxxas TRX4 or a SCT. SCT. Is it SCT? Let's go look at crawlers. Let's look at crawlers, guys. This is actually kind of fun. Let's go look. Let's see, cars and trucks. Where are we going? Kits, electric, monster trucks. We should probably go to scale, right? No. Let's just go to crawlers. Let's go here. Whew. I was going to try to not make this one very long, but TRX4 is an awesome crawler. That's what it is. SCX10. These are really cool. I think they're really cool. That's not a bad one. I think these actually look really cool also. You really can't go wrong, I would say. But for $500, you can get anything, to me. I like the TRX4. If I could get any crawler right now, I would get, which I don't need one, but I don't need anything I have, so that one is sick. I have that one. I would probably get this one right here. I really like the 2-speed transmission, though. Yeah, you can get in. This Bronco, I think, is the best looking crawler ever. Yeah, I would get maybe that Bronco. But I would get a TRX4. I would just get one of the cooler ones. I would, if I had to buy one right now, because I already have the cool TRX4. The Sport and the regular TRX4 are different. They don't have locking. You don't have locking diffs, I believe. Yeah, you don't have locking diffs, and you don't have the 2-speed on a Sport. But I think I would want to get a Sport and then make it where I can beat the hell out of it. I mean, I know I can beat the hell out of my TRX4 here, but the problem with my TRX4, it's got all the lights, and I don't want to ruin them. So I think I would get this tan one. I think that tan one is really cool. What are your thoughts on SMC batteries? I've never ran SMC batteries, but I don't have anything against them. Yeah, I don't have anything against them at all. They seem, and they match them every time, so they seem good. No problem with them. ProTech is just what, it's almost like a, I wouldn't say a status thing, but you see every big name pro running the ProTech batteries, you just naturally want to go ProTech, and I run for ProTech, so that's another one. This one's a Blazer. This one right down here is a Bronco. That's one I thought is cool. And then that one's a Bronco. All right, what do we got? Let's see what else we got. My son is looking for a brushless motor setup and battery. What kind of car? Need a little more information. Do you own a 6x6? I don't, but I think that matte white one is pretty cool. Let's see. What do they call it? TRX6? Oh, I put TR6. TRX6. They have a white one at the retail place, but look, this matte one is actually a different color. I heard they're actually pretty. I keep clicking the pit view on accident. What do you guys think about my MT? Look, this is kind of cool. I can turn my drive shaft where it says Techno. Pretty cool, huh? I'm almost done with this thing. I just got to mount the electronics. Shocks are all done. Spoiler alert, by the way. You guys are gonna find out. I'm gonna build it on a video for you guys and do some review and my thoughts and things like that on it. All right, has Team Associated good diff fluid? Yeah, good diff fluid. Yes, thank you on the congrats on the 15,000 subscribers. Next stop is 50. We're doing good so far, guys. I really greatly appreciate all the support. I will have a good time doing it. So, Nitro engine that fit on a Revo 3.3. I think you just stick with Revo 3.3. That's my 2 cents. I use Associated. Yeah, Associated fluids are good. I like PT fluids. Again, I support local, but I think if you go strictly, how do I put this without pissing everybody off? Mugen has really good diff fluids. I'll just say that. But I like the fact that PT has more options. So, there you go. That's a good way to put it. Best basher for $300. Let's see. If I had to guess, I don't know what is $300 these days. I think the Rustler VXL is awesome for a basher. I went through this stage where I ran like Rustler VXLs like every day, like exclusively. I would take it, me and my, I don't know how to spell Rustler. Whoa. Me and my wife and my kids used to go for walks, and I would take it with me, and we would drive it, and it would just wheelie down the street at 50 miles an hour. So, man, look at that one. That one's pretty slick. They're only 206. Yeah, for sure. This is the best basher for brushless basher for under $300. Man, do I have to get another one of these? They're like ballistic, next level, crazy fast. Yeah, crazy fast. All right, let's see what else we got. Man, still 132 concurrent viewers. Man, I can't jump off like that. I'm sure the Arma stuff is good. I kind of just gave you guys the rundown on why I don't run Arma. Are you going to do a full build vid on the MT? I am not going to do a full build on the MT because the MT is the same thing as the ET, just different parts, but the build is exactly the same. So if you're curious on how to build MT, you can go check out my ET. I did a full build on the ET 48.3. And then the Techno YouTube channel, they have a lot of build videos also. I got to show you guys this website. Adrenaline Racing Live. Check this out. So this is a new website that just kind of started hitting the, I guess that just went live. It's actually pretty cool. It's got a whole bunch of different cool resources in here. Different videos, news, RC news. Adam Drake, real cool guy. From a technical standpoint, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. A lot of the big name pros are doing live videos these days, so if you want to see how they're doing their builds and stuff, they're kind of cool. You can see them on here. They're probably going to be on YouTube or Facebook Live. But this is the cool part, the resources. So podcasts, on the tone. That's me. That's my podcast. The No Name RC podcast is a good friend of mine. Keenan, super nice dude. Yeah. What's going on over here in the chat? Looks like some drama. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, maybe not drama, but yeah, this is kind of cool. Different podcasts. Some of these, I think one of these is they're all based on. Some of them are based out of UK, but here's a cool one too. The video, you can see different YouTube channels. Spencer Rifkin is a world champion. He's a cool guy. Actually, I say he's a cool guy. I've never really talked to him. He's not probably the most approachable dude, I don't think. But I've never talked to him. I've never tried. So I've run into him at a couple of races, but we haven't like sat and chilled or anything. Here's Corey Drackenberg, a good friend of mine, 5150 Productions. He makes like super high quality, like I don't know if you ever seen HBO 24/7, like these crazy documentaries. He makes really good ones. Go check out his channel. He works for Proline. Super cool. RCGP is this like a race series that they tried to promote. And I don't know if it's still going, but it's really cool. They got some good videos. This guy right here, I've mentioned him a few times, tried to reach out to him. No response. I don't know. His videos are impeccable. Great quality videos. He's a racer, though. Ryan Lutz, super cool down there, dude. You can just walk up to him at any race, and he is super cool. He understands the industry really well and understands. When I say understands the industry really well, what people that don't understand the industry really well are the people who put high value on these big time racers. Yeah, they've got these skills that most people don't have. But what the real value are you guys. Believe it or not, you guys are the real value. The guys that are getting into the hobby, that are buying new cars, that are building their collection. You guys are the VIPs. That's the person who understands the hobby. Ryan Lutz understands that. Adam Drake understands that. Those guys will put everything aside to help you because you guys are the VIPs. This guy, he's all right, I guess. Live RC, that's the big site that does all the RC news. But yeah, pretty cool little site they put together. You'll notice some of the ones that aren't in here are like your Kevin Talbot. He's huge RC YouTuber. RC Sparks. Those guys are a lot of basher YouTubers. Again, my channel, my whole purpose of my channel is to bridge the gap. So I do a lot of bashing stuff, but I'm a racer. But I love bashing just as much. So yeah, just want to kind of show you guys that whole situation. The whole website. I thought that was cool. All right, going back to the questions. Let's see. Let's see how crazy castle combos are in my Traxxas trucks. If I had to build like just a blistering fast, trying to hit super top speeds, I would probably put a Castle Creations motor and ESC in my car. Have you ever locked the diffs on a buggy or truggy? Yeah, about that. You don't want to do that because you might blow something up, but you can lock the center diff and it might not be as bad. What roller that can handle 6S should I buy? A basher. The that one can handle a 6S. Redcoat, what's up? Go check out his channel. He just started a YouTube channel. You're welcome, bud. Where can I find an EB48 2.0? Man, those things are like, they're hot commodities right now. Super hot commodities. So, are you gonna make videos on how to get in a race? Yes, I am. I was gonna do like a full blown video like that, and then we got closed down. Guys, I'm starting up an RC YouTube channel. Subscribe. Yep. Subscribe for future Red Cat cars. Yeah, so it's kind of cool how we have different YouTube channels out there, RC YouTube channels. I support them all because I think that, I mean, the community is large, right? But you'll see people like focus on certain brands because that's what they're comfortable with. I saw a cool one. I don't remember what the name was, but there was a channel that was pretty cool that they focused on Tamiya cars. think my cars are pretty cool. I think that would be work. It would work cool if there was a Red Cat channel out there. Obviously, I focus on a lot of Traxxas and techno stuff. Best diff setup for a high bite SCT 410.3. I run 554 in my SCT 410.3 everywhere. How come you race 10 scale? I don't have a 10 scale track around me. That's why. I used to have the best one in the nation ever called Mike's Hobby Shop. That's where I started. That's where I like lived there, guys. I went every day. And yeah, that's when I used to be like blistering fast. It was like muscle memory. So I used to run 10 scale. I used to exclusively run two-wheel drive buggy. 2S or 3S for / two-wheel drive. You should do 2S. 3S it will literally try to fly. You have to say about Losi 8 e-truggies? They're good. They're good. I ran Losi for a while. Again, they're all really good. I think if I got to say anything about Losi, when they had the Losi 8 2.0, that was probably the best looking stock truggy I've ever seen. That Ford cab bulldog body. Oh my god, that thing was sick. Were you sad when they discontinued the E-Max brushless? I'm a little sad, yes. But the new Max it crushes the E-Max. Man, I want to jump off, but there's too many watching right now. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, so we'll go a little bit longer. I don't want to go too long, but I'm answering you guys' questions. Let's see. What do you use to edit your videos? All right, don't make fun of me, but I use iMovie. I'm a Mac guy, so it was already available. So, okay, actually, this is a good topic. Let's talk about kind of like my inspiration on YouTube. So, here's the thing about YouTube. Like, I want to have these super high quality, crazy videos, and there are some guys who focus on that, like that Ryan Stiles guy, Harris or whatever. He's a camera dude. Like, his videos are incredible. Corey Drakenberg, his videos are like, it's like a professionally done like movie video. It's crazy. I'm not that guy. I'm doing this because I'm having fun, and I think by doing it because of my passion, I think that I'll be able to communicate it better, and I think it's better than, I won't say it's better than high quality, but I think the passion part is the most important part of my videos, and every one of my videos, I put every bit of my heart into. Like I love this hobby, guys. I do this crap because I love it so much, and I call it crap, but it is awesome. But yeah, so back to my inspiration on my YouTube channel. I actually started YouTubing because of a car auto vlogger named Stradman. James is Stradman. I loved his videos. And I just thought it was cool. Like, he was such a genuine dude. It was almost like you were friends with him, even though he never knew you. And it was like, I still, to this day, as soon as his stuff comes out, I watch his videos. So Stradman was one of the ones that I really focused on. His videos were good, but it wasn't like that wasn't what he focused on. It was because of his passion and drive for what he was doing, which is what made me watch it. So that's what I put into my videos. Now, with that said, the reason why I'm not putting that much time and effort into the video quality, I just want to get a good enough video quality where it's a pleasure for you guys to watch. And again, put the passion where it belongs, which is in RC. There's a guy named Cletus McFarland. He just passed 2 million subscribers. He records on a freaking GoPro. His channel is awesome. Like 1 million views every time he releases. He's an automotive YouTuber also. Again, he focuses on content and passion for what he does, which is why people watch him. And that's what I'm doing. So, not sure how that question came about. I forgot. Maybe someone said something about building a YouTube channel or a camera or something recording. So, but yeah, there, I just kind of went into it. Kevin Talbot. Yeah, Kevin Talbot's pretty good, man. He has some really good videos. He's also one of, like, I like his videos. I watch them all the time. I think his stuff is cool. I like the bashing stuff, so. Let's see. Still a lot of people on. Still a lot of people ask questions. What's up, guys from the UK? I hope you guys are doing good over there. What tools are better than MIP? What tools are better, MIP or ProTech? Man, they're both really good. They're both really good. I mean, that's really much all I can say. You can't go wrong with either one. I won't say one's better or not. Actually, if I got to say one's better, I'm going to say Pro-Tech. Have I? No, I have not been smoking up. I am 100% drug-free and substance-free. I don't drink anymore either. It's been probably 2-3 months before I had a drink, and if I did, it was like maybe a beer, and I maybe had half of it. I used to party pretty hard when I used to go travel to races, which might have been like I used to be the guy at the race that would like go out and party every night. I'm not like that anymore. But no, man, not only am I extremely drug-free, I'm all organic and very holistic. Let's see. Yeah, Cletus McFarland. His videos are pretty cool. Let's see. Do you want 2 Nitro Revos for free, Mark? Just pay shipping? Yes, I would love those. I'll rebuild the crap out of them. I don't know if you're serious or not, but hit me up on Facebook. On Facebook, I have to go back and check my probably like once a month. I'll go back and check, and I'll do it more often. My message requests. So if I don't respond so fast, that's why. Is it important to go brushless if you get a lipo? Is it more important to go brushless or go lipo? Ooh, that's a good question. I go lipo with brush stuff. I ain't scared. I don't think you go wrong with going lipo with brush. I think it's more important to go lipo, I think, to me. How much does YouTube pay you, or do they not? I'm not allowed to talk about that, but I work. I could not live off YouTube, that's for sure. I'm serious, I'll go on Facebook and send you a message. Yeah, Grim the Noble, please do. I will definitely pay shipping. Just hit me up, and I'll give you a shout out, and I think it'll be fun builds. My Traxxas Max motor and ESC fan both remotely cut out on me, and truck will not go in reverse. Please help me. I haven't had that happen before. I've tried recalibrating. Try recalibrating your ESC first, and then if that doesn't work, I can tell you what Traxxas is going to tell you to do. They're going to tell you to do that master endpoint reset that I did on my video. I published it on a Tech Tuesday. Go do that master endpoint reset, recalibrate your ESC, and then try that. If that doesn't help, then call them and they will walk you through it. No. Stay on, not too many lives on Saturdays. I'll stay on as long as you guys are on here. Oh, I can't say that. I'm already an hour in, guys. It's freaking crazy. What do you think of I think the ET410 to SCT conversion is pretty cool, but I have to ask why you would do that if you can just get SC410. But I think it's cool. That Jeremy McQuiggan, he did one that looks really cool. I don't know. I've never raced against one. I don't know if it'd be any faster. I burnt my motor and ESC with a 2S lipo. Maybe your motor and ESC wasn't allowed to go on a 2S lipo, or you were geared way too high. What's the best on-road car under $300 you can upgrade to brushless? I don't know. Let's go see. Man, this is too much fun right now, guys. I'm having too much fun. Let's go. Cars, kits, cars and trucks. Let's go here. Okay, kits. He said electric because he wanted, and then let's go on-road. Man, there's a freaking whole bunch of stuff. Touring car. Let's go touring car. Ooh, those are expensive. Obviously, I want to say, I hate to do it because it's so cliche, but this is actually the one I have. I don't even have the VXL. I wish I would have went VXL. But the hobby shop that I bought mine stuff, Indy RC World, they had 2 of them, and I bought those because they didn't have these, so that's what I have. Oh, this is a cool car, but I don't think you can upgrade this to brushless because the gears are plastic. I believe on the TTO2 the gears are plastic. I'm actually going to do a video on that soon. I'm going to build a TTO2. Kevin here. I just bought an eRevo 25R for $150 and got it running today. Is that a good deal? Yeah. I think $150 for a 25R that's running is a good deal. I think you did good. I think I got to ask a lot of questions when I decide whether it's a good deal, because it's a good deal, but it might be an incredible deal depending on the remote and the things that came with it. the condition it was in, things like that. Will you buy a Summit? Maybe. I already have an idea of what I want to buy next, but we gotta get out of this economic slump. It's freaking kind of stressing me out a little bit. How's the new job going? You switched a few months ago. Oh yeah, man, I switched about 8 months ago. I switched jobs, and it's awesome. I'm having a good time. It's great. No problems yet. I say yet because if the economy doesn't turn, there might be some problems. You lost your $4 million turnbuckle wrench. You need to go get that one that I showed you guys, because that thing is awesome. Here, actually, you know what? Let's go do this. Yeah. I'm about to do this right now. Oh, look. What are those there? I need to delete those. I'm doing this so I can go to my... Where is that? I think I put that turnbuckle wrench in here somewhere. Favorite tools? No. Dang it. I need to put it back in there. I did a video the other day where I opened up a box and it had a whole bunch of cool stuff. And that 4mm turnbuckle wrench is in there. I don't know why these are here. This is bothering me. Let me get those out of there. Oh, here. Oh, right there. It's kind of weird watching myself. There it is. This thing right here. This thing is awesome. It made my hands not hurt as bad. Go get that. It's in the description of this video. Look at my face. Will you buy a Bandit? No, I don't want to buy a Bandit. Sorry. Maybe. No. Do you run stock on your TRX4? The little bit that I did to my TRX4, I actually have it on my videos, but I think I just did for brass portals and then brass center, or the brass diff cover. But yeah, my stuff is stock, like electronics wise. Oh, I have an upgraded servo too. Sorry. Are you going to give an RC away? Yes. I just don't know which I'm going to give away. Oh, that's another thing. I'm going to do like a lot more rebuilds, and when I do these rebuilds, I'm going to sell them dirt cheap. But it's just to fund more rebuilds. But I'm actually going to start a store, an online store, and I'm going to price my stuff the way they should be priced, because sometimes you go online and people are asking arm and a leg for their Traxxas stuff or any of their stuff, but I won't do that. So hopefully that will be up soon. Looking to get my 10-year-old son his first RC. Any suggestions? This is what I suggest you should get. Actually, I have it in here. Let's see. Productions video. My son's cars. These are my son's cars. The best beginner RC car. Right there. Bam. That is the best beginner RC car. If you have a little bit more money, get this one. That's a great beginner RC car. I actually did a video, the Christmas video on... Christmas video on like getting into RC. What's your dream Mustang? My dream Mustang is the Shelby GT500, the old school one, like the one on Gone in 60 Seconds. Let's see. Oh, I didn't share this. Sorry, the guy was asking me about what's the best car beginner. I have it in my description right here. It's a slash tool drive and the slash 4x4. Those are great. Oh, slash 4x4. That's good too, though. You want to get that. All right. Will you do some ramps? Guys, I'm actually planning on building ramps. I'll probably do a video on that soon. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm probably going to drop, guys. There's 120 of y'all on here. I don't want to just leave. Oh, look, my son's on. Hey, Evan, what's up, buddy? He said, hello, Dad. Look on eBay or Facebook for cheap RCs. Oh, you know what? Good idea. You know, we're going to do that, and then, because this is going to be fun, and then I'll end this. So let's go shopping. So when I go shopping, the first place I go is the marketplace. Let's go here. And then we'll go to the marketplace. And then probably, oh, obviously, this is what I searched for first. Let's go to Traxxas. All right, so this is how I shop. The reason why I shop for Traxxas stuff, because again, it's the easiest stuff to turn. And when I say that, like if I go buy something at a good price, I can sell it a lot easier. Traxxas stuff sells better than everything, guys. I know it's tough for you guys to admit this. Yeah, Evan, you can come in. He asked me if I could come in. I know it's tough for you guys to admit this, but Traxxas, they have 80% of the RC market, guys. Like, why not? Like, that's the market you want to be. Like, if I wanted to offload my Traxxas stuff, I would have no problem doing it. Anyways, so I searched for Traxxas. Let's go see what they have out here. This UDR, that's not a bad price, but I think you can get those for that price right now at the store. I would say that's not a bad price. That's a good price. Let's see. Oh, look at this, $100. Stampede 4x4 VXL 10 scale, Latrax 18 scale, and Super Stadium truck, $100. I don't know if they mean all of it for $100. Oh, each for 75, 175 for each Stampede. Those are normal. Those are normal prices for those. Those aren't good prices. Just normal market stuff. I did tell him he could come in. People tell me to let my kid in. X-Max 630, not bad. So there's nothing. This, I saw this the other day. I like this a lot. What's up, buddy? Come in.
I was watching.
You want to be on the live feed?
No, I just want to sit down.
Just want to sit down?
Yeah, I don't want to watch my phone.
Okay, he's in the back there. So this car, the reason why this one catches my eye, so it does look like it's scruffed up a little bit. I think this car, the 16 scale Ford Fiesta brushless is probably worth, to me, maybe 125, 150. But the reason why this one makes sense to me and why it intrigues me is this body is a limited body, guys. This body right here is a licensed body. They do not make it anymore. I bet you that body is over $100 on eBay. Let's go see. Ken Block Traxxas. 125. I know that's not what that's his buy it now, but like you can get a lot for that body. That body is worth a lot of money. And it is licensed. They're not making any more of that body. So there's only one of them out there, and it's 125 plus $21 shipping, so almost 150. So that's why this car intrigues me. I actually thought about contacting him. He would probably I would probably shoot him maybe a 160 offer. He'd probably go up a little bit. I don't have a need for it right now, so I'm not going to jump on it. But yeah, to me, that's a pretty good deal. I wouldn't stop at any of these. All these are kind of high priced. This one's extremely high priced. Good guy, that's like he's wanting retail for. See, these are basically retail. $229. It's going to be $230 shipped. I mean, golly, for $50 more, you can get a brand new one. I don't see it. Can y'all really not see? It looks like y'all can see. Can y'all see my Facebook? Because it looks like y'all are saying. Can you see it on there?
I only have YouTube.
Yeah, go to my YouTube channel.
Okay. I don't have my school account. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for it.
Well, don't go if you're gonna get in trouble for it.
Support.
Oh yeah, y'all can see. Did you pull it up?
No, but it's like, it says it's live, but it's not.
Oh, yeah, it is live. Oh yeah, it says live because there's a delay. But yeah, y'all can see it. Sorry guys. Yeah, nothing catching my eye here. And nothing catching my eye here. And nothing catching my eye here. That is way overpriced. That is like so this is a 2.5 Revo. that they put a 3.3 engine in. You can tell because the wheelbase is short, and then look how there's not a 17 millimeter hex here. That's way super crazy, next level overpriced. That's a normal price, not a great price, but he's missing some parts. That crossbar's gone. Let's go a little bit further. Ooh, Traxxas lot. Let's see how much this guy wants for his stuff. Make me offers. I can't stand it when they do that. I won't make offers. Tell me what you want for it. I'm not going to message you. That is super overpriced. Don't pay for hop-ups, guys. Unless it's the hop-ups you want. Look, that's almost retail. Man, see, if I had like my Revo 3.3 that is exactly like this, I was gonna sell for like $200, and it runs perfect, like perfect. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. We're trying. Nothing crazy catching my eye. There's Traxxas / Nitro /. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end this one. I hope you guys had fun. Dang, I got 130 viewers still, though. I hate to just leave y'all hanging like that. But I think I am going to end this. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Mark, looking for a good solution for pit bags, totes, etc., club racing besides OGO stuff. Yeah, for the storage stuff, if you don't really care how it looks, yeah, you can get some good stuff at Home Depot. Pisses them off when people sell their bashed up trash. Racing tool drives / tool driving on off-road A-scale tracks. What's your thoughts on tires? Well, I have to run everything stock. We run spec. But if you don't have to run spec, I would run whole shots. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the people who donated. You guys are awesome. You can say bye to Evan. He's in the background there. And, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.